is on fire. Or almost was.
It's true. We almost burned down our cabin. Are you showing them the culprit already?
Why? Yeah. It's a birthday candle.
Yeah. Can you read that on there?
Or if we're role-playing, it could be a cigarette. But I've never smoked. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just seen this in the movies.
We were almost smoking, but in a different way.
Yeah, literally, our cabin could have been smoking.
So...
We did set off the smoke alarm.
We did.
So there's that. So should we start
at
the beginning? Should we start at the beginning? How did all this go down exactly?
Okay.
We need a play-by-play.
So what had happened was, which, by the way, we thought, we're in bed. What better time than to tell you a bedtime story? I know this is going to help you sleep better at night. So it all started with your birthday. Picture it. April 29th, 2021.
We were driving to the beach.
Yes.
Or was that the day before?
Might have been the day before.
I don't remember now.
I don't know.
But anyway, around my birthday, we headed to the beach.
Yes. And I wasn't getting him a birthday cake, per se. So I thought wherever we stop, which we were planning to stop at like this little country buffet place, he'll probably have a dessert. I'll just sneak off and ask the waitress, can I stick one of these candles in there and light it on fire? I wasn't sure what that would look like, given the whole COVID situation. But if they're reopening a buffet, I figured it would probably be fine. So, that went on without a hitch. That was great.
These say happy birthday, by the way. Can you see that?
They do, and they're multicolored, and they're really cute. Did I surprise you, by the way? Were you surprised when, like, your little chocolate cake was on fire?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was surprised a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the restaurant, at that kind of... would you have imagined that you were going to get a candle to blow out?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No.
I thought I did a pretty good job.
She did do a good job. You always do a good job.
Toot. No, I'm just kidding.
Toot, toot. Toot that horn, baby.
So, anyways... So then, that goes on fine. Everything's fine. We're in his parents' minivan, going to the beach for his birthday. That was a wonderful trip. Everything was good. Goes slightly downhill from there. So, let's fast forward by 2 weeks. I seem to have left some of these birthday candles in the minivan.
My parents' minivan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We go to check in at this cabin. I'm not going to disclose the location.
Non-disclosed location.
Yes. And we check into his parents' cabin. That all looks fine for what it is. I mean, it's a cabin. There's no cell service. There's no internet. There's no TV.
Out in the woods.
There's not much lighting.
We're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really out in the sticks, y'all. Like, out in the sticks. So anyways, so we get them checked in their cabin. We've been driving all day. Everything's fine. And then we go to our cabin. And as soon as we open the door, it just smells like somebody smoked a fresh cigarette like we were just doing. It's just so funny to see it smoking. I don't know why. But anyways, so it was like somebody smoked a fresh cigarette in there, and it was crazy, but we were there for a wedding, so it was limited availability in lodging, and we were at the one right next to his parents, so we needed to keep our cabin, so we were just like, okay, we'll figure something out. I'm thinking Febreze. Perfume that I brought with me, perhaps. Your mom, however, she had a different idea. And Linda, I promise you, I think it is very creative, and it was really quick, and it sounded like a great idea at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty resourceful, what we're about to tell you. I think it was pretty resourceful. She was pretty creative. She was pretty quick-witted with it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
seemed like, in theory, a good idea, that it would pull some of the smell out and bring more oxygen and all this. So, she proceeds to say, we have these left in the van. We also have an empty styrofoam cup, which perhaps you saw on the thumbnail, burnt to smithereens.
If we have time, we'll interject one here.
Yes.
We'll interject a picture here. We'll overlay it so you can see it.
Maybe right here in the middle of us?
Yeah, well, right here.
We'll put it right here.
We'll put it right here.
Okay.
We'll put it right here.
Roll the film. So, where was I?
Well, my mom had one of these,
Mm-hmm.
and she had a styrofoam cup.
Yes. Perfectly sized. It's the same size as a straw. Fit right in that straw hole.
Yep.
And so, here's the part that I'm going to share that maybe a lot of you struggle with. Perhaps none of you do. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. Didn't think I'd be sharing this on our YouTube channel, but I'm about to go for it. I'm a private pooper. I really can't stand to poop in public places. I need my space. I need, just water running a lot of times. I need my privacy. So we got there. She lights the candle. She's like, okay, you guys watch this. I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. We'll meet up with you guys in a little while.
So candle's in the cup, lit.
Yes.
It's just burning as a candle in the
I say, I
middle.
gotta go to the bathroom. Travis, you're in charge.
And this is sitting on the counter in the little kitchen in the cabin. There's a mini kitchen in the cabin.
You remember that decline we were talking about? This is the continuation of it. So...
Or it's culminating to the...
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. So, in the bathroom, I holler for him and ask him if he can bring me something. Well, while he's in there, I ask him about something else that was in my bag, whatever. I can't remember exactly
so I'm
what
being
it
an
was.
attentive husband,
Yes,
tending
you were.
to my wife. Everybody take note of that.
It was lovely, and he was so nice and so sweet to do those things. However, I thought that he would have maybe blown that thing out before he walked in there, or had some... We both forgot about it. And...
Actually, I did not forget about it.
No?
I don't think I forgot about it.
Okay, so what was your version?
I knew I had a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had a certain amount of time, and I guess in my head I didn't think we had exceeded that certain amount of time yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Clearly, I was wrong.
So you did go back at some point, though, because I was still in the bathroom.
Well, no, I don't think... I left the kitchen to come tend to you, and I didn't go back. I mean, I did go back. When I went back is when we hit the culmination.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You did remember to go back at some point.
Right, I knew I had to go back.
Yeah, so he does go back.
Because I knew the candle was still lit. Candle was still lit.
All I hear is, Raging Inferno!
No, yeah, I walk back in there because I know the candle's burning and I have a limited amount of time before I need to make sure this is okay, that it doesn't turn into a hazard. But we exceeded that time because apparently it was shorter than I thought it was. So I'm like, I don't remember if I was done tending to her. I was like, I gotta go. So I get back to the kitchen. I walk into the kitchen and what do I see? Cup. Well, I don't even see the candle anymore. It's just like Raging Inferno, flames, like coming out of this styrofoam cup. The cup's about 3/4 of the way burnt down, and it's just flames shooting everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I got to get this thing out. And what do? Probably not the best thing to do in hindsight, but I just start
Don't try this at
blowing
home,
it.
kids.
So they usually tell you to what? Suffocate
Smother
a fire.
it.
So in hindsight, I probably should have got something to suffocate it with, but I didn't have a lot of time to think, so I just started blowing. Unfortunately, that worked. But
Fortunately.
kids,
I don't know. Not unfortunately.
people,
fortunately.
don't try this at home.
It worked.
Or cabin.
Yeah. Don't try it anywhere, really. I mean, it sounds like a grand idea, but unless you're going to really babysit this thing, don't do it. So I come out there. He's blown it out already, luckily. I didn't see the flame portion of it. But I come out there, and he's just like, Raging Inferno! I just grab the cup, quick as possible, the remnants of the cup anyways. I throw it into the sink, and I start putting water on it. Well, that creates a little bit more smoke. Then the fire alarm's going off, which we're out in the woods, like deep off woods. You don't even care. Just cover yourself in DEET. Like, all this stuff. Kind of woods. So we were, like, quickly opening the door, shutting the door, making sure bugs didn't get in. I'm like, open all the doors! So we open all the doors. And we throw the paper out. By this point, there's, like, these little black specks that are, like, falling down. There's no place to put our luggage. So we put our luggage on the kitchen table, which was right next to the candle.
Yes.
And so, like, little black pieces fell on that. But it didn't have any scorch marks. It did no damage to the cabin, all this stuff.
And good or bad, I don't know. Good thing was the cup's right here, sitting on the counter. Right here, above it, are cabinets. So fortunately, this cup was here and not under the cabinets. Because had it been under the cabinets, I think we literally may have burned the cabin down.
So,
or had we not caught it when we did, which was still too late in my opinion, we might have burned the cabin down.
Do you remember what you said to me directly after? We're still in shock that there's like a fire that just happened. Do you recall what you told me?
All I remember is Raging Inferno, so...
That's it?
Whatever else I said, I don't recall at this
It
point.
was just a blur?
Yes.
It was one of the quippiest things you've ever said to me. You said, well, you said you've always liked romance, and a fire's romantic, right? I was like, did he just...
I did.
He did just crack a joke.
I did say that.
We almost lost our lives. So then his parents come back to pick us up.
I was like, fires are supposed to be romantic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his parents come back to pick us up. We're just cracking up. They're like, what's wrong with you guys? We're like, well, what had happened was, and we just showed them the picture, and it was glorious.
So now you know about that one time we almost burnt the cabin down.
Almost burned down the cabin. But, moral of the story is, we didn't. So...
Moral of the story is, don't play with fire.
You're right. That's probably a better moral of the story.
If you're lighting a candle, light it in something that's not made of petroleum.
Is styrofoam made of petroleum?
I think so.
Am I learning something today?
I think so.
Is that why it's so flammable?
Google it, but yeah, styrofoam I think is made of petroleum.
Google it, kids. Let us know.
If I'm not mistaken, I think styrofoam is made of petroleum.
You smart. Go on and push your glasses up. Go on and push them up.
I may be wrong, but...
Get it. Well, that's it for us. We're going to head off to bed. We hope you guys have a great Friday. And we'll see you sometime soon. We've been in and out. We've been posting some content. We've been recording videos.
We got a lot more content coming.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to get it out there.
We've just been busy, y'all. And I'm sorry. And I know that's not an excuse, but... We've been busy, but we have had some adventures and we've recorded some of them, so we'll see you soon.
And we own a house. That requires time and attention.
Yes,
I'm sure you other homeowners know.
Especially one that has to mow or do yard maintenance or do house maintenance.
When you go from no yard to 2 acres of yard, that's a big change. Requires a different method of attention.
2 acres that we have to mow anyways.
Well, yes, and that's what I meant.
Okay. I guess we don't have to do anything to the woods, so that's fair enough.
At least not right now. We might at some point.
Touche. All right, y'all. Stay saucy. Have a great weekend. And if you would, like and subscribe. It would really help our channel.
Click that little bell.
Mm-hmm. Or in this corner down here, you should see a little Saucy Couple logo. We embedded that. And you should be able to click on that and subscribe. Because it really helps the channel.
It helps the channel.
Because
it really
helps the channel. Thanks, guys. Until next time. Au revoir.
We have another bedtime story. Mm-hmm. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs
We might be doing more of some story times and things like that to mix up the reviews. I don't think it's always going to be a food review. Let us know what you think of these stories.
Let us know what you think. Is our story boring? Is it fun? Is it exciting?
Are we boring? You just want to know about foods that we try? I don't know. You let us know.
We had a buffet at the cabin.
We had a buffet at the cabin?
Yep.
Oh, where we tried a new food for the first time?
Some people tried a new food for the first
You
time.
didn't try that new food.
No, I didn't try that food.
I tried to get you to try that new food. Only me and your dad were brave enough.
Yeah, we'll have to. Maybe that's our next bedtime story. We'll tell you about the foods we've tried recently.
Yes. Oh, the other one.
Yeah, I did try that one.
We should have videoed that, really.
Well, we'll
tell the story, though.
We'll have to do it again. We'll video it when we do it again, but we should tell you the story. That'll be our next bedtime story, maybe. We'll tell you about our recent...
Our food adventures?
Food adventures, yeah.
We have tried some new stuff,
Tried some things off the radar that you may not have ever tried before.
Yep. Until then...
Sweet dreams.
Night-night, folks. See ya.
Stay saucy.
Stay saucy.
All right. Adios. Good night.
Toodles.
Good night, John boy. Yeah, we're just going to smoke our way out.
I'm glad we didn't smoke our way out.
Bye, y'all.
Toodles.